is going on out there, peeps? All right, so in the group, I could see there's a lot of questions about people are saying, what does it mean to buy on a dip? How come you guys say that? Buy on the drop, buy on the dip. Why is that? And then I still see people who are newbies panicking when the price goes down. All right, so that's okay. I don't have a problem with it. So a lot of times you'll hear this. When the price goes down, don't ever, ever sell when the price goes down. I said this before. When you do that, that's when you get a loss. So what does it mean to buy on the dip? All right, let's get into that here in just a second, but let me just get this out of the way. Speaking of precious metals, now is the time. I'm telling you guys, we're going to see a dip, maybe a drop, and then it's going to take off like a rocket. I wasn't lying. So here you go. If you're considering buying precious metals here in the United States, please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. The link will be in the description. They have some deals going on right now. You should go over and check out. If you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free ½ ounce of silver, okay? So, yes, that's right. That's right. I have a Twitter account, so you could pause it right there. Because some of you guys don't have Facebook and you can't get into Facebook groups, and so I do have a Twitter. You guys said, hey, if you got a Twitter, now I got one. You guys come join me. There's my Twitter. I wonder if there's a way to fix this. You know how everybody does that? I'm sure you guys are going to let me know. You know how people go at real Donald Trump or something like that? So I wonder if there's a way to just change this to just Pimpy. Anyways, so there is my Twitter thing. All right, so we have Pimpy's Investment Chat is the same name as our YouTube channel. In here we talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. Please do not put any political things in here. Bring that over to this particular group. We have a second group called The Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes. In here we do talk about NESARA, Gesara, current events, politics, conspiracy things, QAnon, false flag, 9/11. You know what I mean? All that is over here, and you guys seem to like that a lot, so that group is there for that purpose. Okay? So, what does it mean to buy on a dip? It's like cost averaging is what you're doing. Okay? So, let's just say when you first bought silver, let's just, for the sake of it, say you bought it when it was $25 an ounce. See this example here? 25. Let's say you bought 10 ounces. I'm just using round numbers, you guys. So you bought 10 ounces at $25 each, so you spent $250. All of a sudden the price drops down 1/5 down to $20 an ounce. Instead of panicking, you should buy more. That's the best time. So now you buy 10 more ounces at $20. It costs you $200. So now you picked up 20 ounces of silver for $450. So if you want to see how much it really costs you per ounce, it costs you $22.50. Do you see what I'm saying? Because now it costs you, take the total amount of money spent divided by the number of ounces, and it gives you your average. So that's why you say buy on the dip. Always buy on the dip or the drop, because then your overall average of money you spent is lowered. Okay? Now, don't sell on a dip, you buy on a dip is what you do. So yeah, I've seen the markets going up and down. I told you guys expect it, but they go up and down sporadically. Now look at all of a sudden magically today what we're seeing when it comes to gold and silver. Now they are parallel with the markets, which is I'm not a big fan of. I prefer them not be. I want to see them decoupled, but nonetheless, look at already. Gold is almost back up to, it's tickling up towards that $2,000 range again. Silver is almost at the $30 range again. See, this is why when it dropped down, gold was down to, what the hell was it down to? Like 1926 or something like that. Let me see the 5-day average. Just look at the low parts. So at one time over the past 5 days, gold dropped down to, come on, there we go. $1,912. $1,912. I told you guys that's when you buy on the dip. Buy on the dip. Look at that. So 19, and now it's all the way back up to $1,977. So from Wednesday to Friday, it went up that much. Okay, let's take a look at this spastic child on sugar, silver. All right, so silver 5-day, here we go. Over the past 5 days, let's see, we've seen silver go down as far as $26. I think it was lower than that, wasn't it? I could have swore it got down to, okay, well, nonetheless. So over the past 5 days, you could have got silver at 26.19. Now it's all the way back up to 27.90 and heading back up to the $28 mark real quick. So this is what I'm talking about, buying on the dip, especially when it comes to silver. You see it drop down. You know, if it drops down a couple of bucks, you know what I mean? Buy it then. You know what I mean? Then let it go back up. Like, this is why I tell you guys not to panic. All right? A lot of you are new to this. Very, very new to this. Okay, so you go, oh my God, what happened to XRP? Everybody said it was going to be gold back, and we're going on to the QFS, and it should be flying. Yeah, that's possible. But if you think it's going to happen overnight, you are sadly mistaken, all right? Look at all of the cryptocurrencies are on the move. Again, here they go. So if you bought some on a dip, that means you're going to do great, especially if you buy something like XLM that drops down to around 8 cents. And then you turn around, you know what I mean? You buy like, $100, a couple $100 worth. Man, you can make a lot of money real quick. That's the volatility in cryptocurrencies and why you should never invest with your emotions. Just put the money, buy your cryptos, and leave them the hell alone. All right, so for those of you, because a lot of you are still asking me where to go buy cryptocurrencies, I do have a link in the description. Follow it. It takes you to Coinbase. You can set up your account there. And look, all you got to do is just take some of your discretionary funds. Just like everything else, there is a risk in any type of investments. You guys should know that, okay? But what you do is you set a goal for yourself. Just say, hey, I want, 10,000 XRP. So you just keep adding to it. Just leave it alone. Or, hey, I want 50,000 XLM because they're really cheap. And you just keep buying them. And then you say, hey, I want, try to get as close as possible unless you can actually afford a full Bitcoin. You just keep adding to it because you don't have to, in order to buy Bitcoin, you don't have to have the $11,524. We spoke about this before. So really, you could buy fractionals or like part of it, all right? So you guys don't have to worry about it. So if you only want to buy like $20 worth of Bitcoin, you can, okay? So just go into the Bitcoin account and just go ahead and you invest into it, and you just keep adding to it little by little. You'll see it moving. Anyways, what I like to watch is for the newbies over here. It's called a 52-week average. Here's the highs. Here's the lows. See the blue dots? These ones are close to their all-time highs in the past 52 weeks. A lot of them been there and done that. You can see them making a move. XLM pulling back. So there's some of them that haven't moved very much at all. Anyways, this is what I look right here, and I try to see, where are we at? 52-week high, that's pretty good. There might be some pullback. That's what I'm looking at. Anyways, also for change, some of you guys are looking at the dollar amounts. Don't look at that. That's the worst thing to look at. If you want to see which coin is performing the best, you look at the change percentage. Although this is up $196.51, that's only 1%, 1.73% growth. Ethereum went up $13, but look at it. It's got 3.4%. So it's more than twice the growth of Bitcoin. Do you see what I'm talking about? Because you look at the percentages. Look at Chainlink, 5%. That's outperforming these, okay? So that's what I'm looking for. EOS, up almost 6%. So if you're looking at your dollars only, then that's the worst thing to be looking at. So when it goes up and down, you want to see the percentage of your coin. That's what I look at. I bought into Chainlink. I bought into, I think I moved my XRP out and put it back into Ethereum. So I am with Ethereum, Chainlink, and Bitcoin. And I think I do have some XLM, by the way. So yeah, I just mixed it up a little bit. But nonetheless, you can see XLM is up 2.4%. Cardano's up 3.5. EOS, by the way, you could buy this Bitcoin on the link that's underneath you. You can see it's having a 6% growth, okay? Right now it's at $3.15 per coin, all right? What else? Litecoin. I'm not a big fan of Litecoin. I thought it was going to do so good at one time, and it just was a failure. Just no new projects, nothing going on. Chainlink, man, this sucker is running. Let's take a look at this really quick. I want you to see something because Chainlink is, look at this. Yeah. Let's look at the 6 month. Look at this. It was down to $1.89 what in March, and now it's up to 15.29. So you imagine if you bought like shit, let's say 1,000 of these bad boys, you had $1,000 or so. Yeah, you'd be like 1.8, so $1,800 to buy 1,000 of them when it was $1.80. Now it's worth 15,290 bucks. Yeah, that's what it would have been. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why you just leave them alone. Let them accumulate. Don't panic when you see it. They will drop. You guys seen this many times. So what's the saying again? We buy on the dip. Buy on the dip. That's what this little example is right here. So you see it's cost average. All right, you guys, the links for cryptocurrencies are down. You guys keep asking me what my favorite cryptocurrency is. I say it all the time. I like Ethereum. That's the one I have a lot of my money in. Okay, so and as far as wallets and stuff are concerned, it just depends on how much you're holding. You don't need a wallet. When you go onto Coinbase, they have one already built for you because you guys keep asking about that. I get it because a lot of people talk about it. But if you start really investing a lot of money into cryptocurrencies, you might want to think about getting a nano ledger and take your cryptos offline if you have that many of them. But so you can see anyways, you guys, just wanted to show you guys are panicking about XRP. XRP dropped down to $25 or 25 cents. Look at it, already back up to 27 cents. All right. I told you guys not to worry about that. Actually, Ethereum dropped down as low as I think it was 347. It's already back up to 396. Can you imagine had you bought on a dip? Do you see what I'm saying? This is why you hear us say buy on the dip. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to share that real quick because these are common questions being asked. You can already see that the market is indeed rebounding, okay? So anyways, that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you're not a subscriber, please do so because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. I hope that makes sense to you, what I'm saying. And I hope you understand why when we say buy on the dip, that's why we say it, okay? I'll catch you later.